I've noticed that with a lot. I've seen a lot of other black movies that were made, and it wasn't made by a black person, and nobody said anything. And the minute, Tyler
we can
Perry
say we can use Monsters Ball as an example. I think that was I don't even care. I didn't even care for that movie, but it was never put down the way people saying like, well, Freddie was done in that movie. I mean, it was shameful stuff done in that movie, but nobody discussed.
Ladies, here's the deal. For Colored Girls Only isn't on Steven Spielberg's radar. Do you feel what I'm saying? So those type of directors are never going to make a movie like that until we stop putting out the nonsense and putting out, the more progressive, the more positive stuff, so that they won't come at us with, wanting us to make a, Fridays next door.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying about. That's not what I'm saying about the movie. People act as if Tyler Perry cannot make a movie. He showed you that he could make a movie, and Muddy don't play in all of his movies.
Right.
Okay, everybody sit back and watch what was that, Jamie Foxx when they first came on TV, and everybody. I mean, they act like they can't relax off of movies, and we know it's not. It's supposed to. You're supposed to laugh sometime to keep your pressures down and keep your. Laughter is good for the soul. And if you never have anything to laugh about, you're going to walk around always complaining and moaning and groaning and being upset. That's not an embarrassment. Because we were talking to an Italian lady today. So we was discussing how people in the family act. And we were having the discussion, and we were having the same discussion about our family, and she was having the same discussion about her family when they become old people and the things that they do when they go places and people they never met before and how they react to them from different countries. And so she said her daughter hate her today because of what she sent her on a trip with her two aunts. And they was embarrassed because they saw this Indian lady walking in the mall without her gold on her arm, and then they was asking crazy questions and talking loud and saying, why are they here? And I'm saying, like, it's the perception that you're not, but you always want to prove it to other people that you're not that way. That's what needs to stop. Because you can find the same amount of white women do that same movie, and you would think it's great. Or either way, all of the movies that Tyler Perry does, you can find them doing it, and you would think it's great and funny. But we can't make funny movies. We always got to be serious at all times. But I don't see things in that light.
Well, what about all the white movies that we see out here that we spend our hard-earned money going to see, and it's not worth 2 cents once you get to the theater and you start looking at it, you're ready to walk out. But because you spend your money, you sit there. And nobody complains to the white producers about that, And that's what I don't understand. To me, it's like a double standard when it comes to Tyler Perry. And Tandy Newton, Callywood, is another character in the movie. Tandy Newton.
Oh, okay, got you right. Yes, there have some great actresses in it. Like I say, I really want to see the movie. I just gotta wait till it comes away from the popcorn.
Hey, Cal.
I probably just. It's really funny. I had my lip poked out like I was a little 5-year-old kid.
Callie, I thought with all your connections, girl, you would have gotten a special preview.
You see, here's the deal. I don't know Tyler Perry. You see, I know the whole DeBarge family. You know what I'm saying? I know the Regina King. I know Montel Jordan. I know Toni Braxton, but I don't know, Janet Jackson.
Well, you need to get to know Medea. I bet you Medea would have made sure you got a copy.
Unless you want to get a bootleg copy.
Let me take this time to thank everyone for being here. Alpha, Callywood, she's also on the phone, Maze, Khalifa, Silver Fox, East Coast, guest 2594, guest 3072, Mr. Jay Early. His show is coming up at 7 o'clock Eastern. Lions Den and OCG. And OCG was on the phone. We appreciate you calling in and giving your comments, OCG. Again, I would like to encourage everyone to go out and see the movie. Cassie Custom, thank you for being here as well. I mean, don't be afraid, but go check it out. It's worth it. It's worth your. It cost me $7.50. I don't know what it costs anywhere else, but whatever you pay is gonna be worth your money. And you won't be disappointed. Go ahead,
But
Meg.
now,
I'm sorry.
oh yeah, see, Nelly, you call her Kelly one?
Callie Wood.
Kelly Wood.
Kelly
Oh,
Wood.
see, she's having fun the way she's talking. And if it been somebody else like that didn't really like Tyler Perry, they was like, what's wrong with this woman? Is she crazy or something? But she's having fun with what she's saying about it.
Oh,
The whole
exactly.
thing.
Right.
There's no,
Yeah,
you know,
you
'cause
got to
I'm
be
not a
able to
cyber
let
bully.
yourself go.
Yeah, I'm not a cyber bully. I do a well produced, I think a well produced show every Friday night from 9 to 11 on the West Coast, and the Saturday from 11 to 2. So I'm trying to make, you know what I'm saying, I do the same, you know, like when Knob comes on my show, it's just about positive energy and just having fun with it, you know what I'm saying? This is my spin on it, you know.
But
I
see,
ain't
you
gonna
have
say I'm a big Tyler Perry
Yeah.
junkie, but I know how to make it, you know, have fun with it.
have fun with it. But what you have to do is you spread yourself around and stop just, I mean, just because other people are well known is not always the good picture. Sometimes you have to spread yourself around with different things.
This is true. Yep, got to get outside your box.
Callie Wood,
Yeah.
I wanted to say, you know, you're not by yourself on that. Every Tyler Perry movie or play I go see, I don't want to see Maya Angelou in there. I don't want to see Cicely Tyson. You know what I'm saying? So you are not by yourself in there. And Medea, I mean, sometimes it is an overkill. And, you know, we'd like for him to just sit them down for a minute, you know, and, you know, we not see so
Because
much.
there was one movie that I think I want to say it's the one where it was Diary of a Mad Black Man, where it was Blair Underwood in the day he was beating up the girl, and at the end
Right.
no I'm sorry, that's not the movie. There was a movie
Black woman.
Yeah, right. It was one movie that Medea had no business in, and they had Medea in the middle of the movie. Oh, it was actually one of the Meet the Browns, and Medea comes in the middle of the movie and has a car chase. It takes the whole. It's like, you know, Medea doesn't have to be in every movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to do a commercial. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I don't want to hear my mouth.
Right.
But you shouldn't punish the man because of him doing a movie like that. And sometimes they're gonna be good because Spike Lee was the same way in his movies, and nobody want to see him in every movie that he made.
And here's
like,
the deal,
why?
Spike Lee ain't made a movie worth watching. So if he had a movie worth watching, I'd be clowning his little butt, cheering for the Knicks, and they ain't won since 1-1-1, you know, of the BC, you know.
But I'm not banging on him because of his movies. Because some of them was like, why is he in all of those? Walking around, the one where he had the pimp suit on and walking and talking.
He created a whole character for himself in that Malcolm X movie. That whole thing never even took place because he wanted to be in the movie. So, you know, hey, I'm not mad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pay yourself, but make it make sense.
So that's right. He makes sense and make money at the same time. And all his people can like him for what movies that he produced because it's not a reflection or a picture of you. It's just a movie.
Now, I have something. Did you guys see the spoof that the Boondocks did on Tyler Perry?
I haven't seen that one.
Okay,
well, some people are afraid of Boondocks.
Well, let me tell you. Well, yeah. Well, let me tell you.
Never heard of Boondocks.
The Boondocks is a very adult cartoon done by my friend, actually, Aaron Magruder, and they get on everybody. And actually, Regina King plays the Riley. She's the voice of Riley on that show. But they did a spoof on him. If you go on YouTube and type in Tyler Perry and the Boondocks, oh my goodness, they murdered him. It was not pretty. When I say it was not pretty, it was not pretty. And from what I'm understanding, and this is not gossip, this is just what I heard, was that after that came out, like, he cleaned camp because there were some things that were done in this cartoon spoof that you only knew if you had been in his house. Like, you know what I'm saying? But so much is, you know, it's like 90% of it is fake, but 10% of what you read and see is true. So he cleaned house after that. But if you type in Boondocks and Tyler Perry, they it was not cute.
But what do you think about Uncle Ramus and Boondocks?
Well, you know, I'm not a Boondocks fan because I can't listen to the and you know, I can't hear the N-word every time, you know what I'm saying, you know. So
but he started as a cartoon in the funny paper, in the Sunday's paper. That's where he started before he came into his cartoon.
Exactly. Yes, he did. So but
see, I'm all over the place. I like to go places.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I like to go places people won't go. That's just me. People run from stuff. I like to run into it to see what it's about and look in deep.
Oh, so
Even if
you're
you
the
don't
type,
like parts
you're the type of sister that run into a fire.
I don't like going around one. I like going into it.
The problem
Putting it out.
is the fire. Everybody get out, and you running in.
Yes.
I got to see how the fire started.
If you don't, you're missing out.
That's funny.
Oh, my
I think
God.
that's about right, man. Okay, I'd like to welcome again in chat. We have Alpha, Callywood, Cassie Custom, East Coast, guest 2594, guest 3072, Miss India Declare from the India Declare show, my mentor as well. Her show is aired at 11 p.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Saturday. Please join her. Mr. Jay Early is coming up right after my show at 7 p.m. Eastern, Lions Den, and OCG, who her show is on Saturdays at 10 p.m. And I forgot Alpha, his is at 3 and 4 p.m. Eastern Time on Blog Talk Radio.
Hey, now,
So
Victor,
thanks,
can I just say this? I just learned something from you, and I'm gonna steal from you because I've never set everybody's times for the show. So how did you? I'm gonna steal that from you because that's kind of hot that you give out that information. So thank you.
That's the thing.
You're
like,
welcome, Callywood. And
it's
by
called
the way,
push and pulling.
I forgot Callywood. Her show is at 12 midnight on Fridays and 2 p.m. Eastern on Saturdays. So please join her show. That came from my mentor, Miss India Declare. So
I'm gonna bite. I'm gonna act like I'm gonna take a big old chunk out of that. You know, I'm gonna flip it my way, but I'm gonna take a big old chunk out of that.
Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. How are you feeling?
Well, you know how I complain and I'm going through menopause, so I'm really not happy today because now I'm menopausing again and now I'm cramping and this is just 5 months I don't get it, 3 months I get it. I just want it to stop. Just stop. I'm not trying to have nobody's babies, so how am I feeling right now? I'm feeling like I could choke a chicken. But other than that, I'm great.
Well, we're going to have to send out some positive spirit for you on that one. And Maze, how are you doing?
I'm doing just marvelous. Just having fun.
I haven't heard from you in a while. Where you been hiding?
I've been busy.
Yeah, I know. Obamacare got you busy. I guess you've been getting a lot of flack where you've been going, right?
No, last week I got so many phone calls that I was just sick of it. I was started calling them back and telling them that I was not voting for them and do not call my number again. They was harassing me and I was turning around and harassing them back.
What are they trying to do with Nancy Pelosi now? They're trying to kick her out, huh?
They trying to do what the Republicans tell them to do, get rid of her. I'm sick of them doing what the Republicans tell them to do.
Well, who's in charge?
We'll see soon.
Well, let Biden tell it he's in charge. The second,
Yes.
I'm telling you, President Clinton, I'm stopping the health care bill. You think he came out fighting. He wasn't even in office 20 minutes.
Yes. So now the reality is stepping around to what now you see you got the Democrats, you got the Republicans, you got the Independent Party, and you got the Tea Party. So now you got 4 different groups up there. Mm-hmm. And those 4 don't get along and do something. I just don't know what to say between the House, because the Senate never did their job anyway, because the bill's still sitting there waiting to be signed.